Peter Rosenberg called out Charlamagne the God for his negative comments toward Colin Kaepernick after he sent a letter to the New York Jets. As you all may know, Colin decided to shoot his shot at the Jets after they lost their Hall of Fame quarterback Aaron Rodgers a few weeks back, and it was made public by his friend and superstar rapper J. Cole. After the letter started to go viral, the opinions flew all over social media, and one person who didn't have the support he once did for the football player turned activist was Charlamagne. He called Colin's letter downright sad and pathetic. Here's what he had to say on The Breakfast Club.
I wish that letter was never written. That letter was tragically sad and downright pathetic. Colin Kaepernick has let his setback become his identity, and I hate that for him. God exalted Colin Kaepernick into a position of leadership in regard to activism, and it pains me to see that man still begging to be in a league that he called racist and compared to a plantation. And I hate that he can never speak for himself. He always got somebody else speaking for him or putting out his messaging for him. That's so whack to me. I wish Colin the best in all his endeavors, but this begging, these same people you called racist for an opportunity is pitiful.
Peter Rosenberg saw these headlines on Fox News and he lost it. He went on Hot 97 with his fellow host Ebro to talk about what Charlamagne had to say, and he went in on the Breakfast Club host. Listen to what he had to say about it right here.
Can we please give Charlamagne the button yet again?
What happened?
Yeah, Fox, a.k.a. FNF, Fox News favorite, Charlamagne the God, baby. You know him.
Wait. Why are we doing this?
You read about him on Fox News every week. You know him, Charlamagne the God.
This is not approved.
It will be. The headlines that you'll find everywhere over the weekend were Charlamagne the God calls Colin Kaepernick pathetic.
Oh yeah, I saw this.
That's a direct quote.
Yeah,
He felt the need after we talked about it last week. Colin Kaepernick wrote a letter to the New York Jets, to Joe Douglas, and J. Cole put it out. Basically being like, hey, I can contribute to this team. I'll even be a part of the practice squad, but I'd like to be a part of this team. I can do it. I've been practicing every day. I think all of us thought, okay, cool, let's see what happens. Of course, we got the answer we knew we would get from the NFL, which is nothing, because we know what happened in that situation. And listen, everyone out there has a right to have thought the letter was great. You could think, I don't know if it's going to do anything. You could have many thoughts on it. Why a human being would take time on their platforms to refer to someone who sacrificed a lot for all of the right things and has only done the right things. I mean, you could say whatever you want about this man, but Colin Kaepernick has been nothing but been a great stand-up man who stood for the right things. And you took time on your platform to read your little note cards, get your little segment ready, type down all your words, and say that it was tragically sad and downright pathetic. Bro, Charlamagne, you are tragically sad and downright pathetic. Bro, week after week, I have to see headline after headline of this man kissing the ass of the right so he can be on Fox News, quoted here. Oh, the Republicans need to make way for Nikki Haley. Yo, man, when are people going to start putting this thing together? Over and over and over again, bro. It's not a coincidence. Obviously, there are people who agree with that notion. They're generally called right-wing racists. But there are people out there who agree with the notion. But just explain to me why. Let's suppose Charlamagne didn't like the letter. He thought, honestly, he read it. He was like, I don't think this is a good idea. Why would you then get on a microphone and say to the world, this is tragically sad and pathetic?
Well, we live in a time, Rosenberg, where people will do anything for promo and a line. You listen, here's the real tragic part of it all. When Colin Kaepernick was risking his entire career to stand up for something that he felt was right and needed at the time, he was also having things called Know Your Rights Camp. Okay? And Nessa and Colin were at the Malcolm X and Betty Shabazz Center.
I remember this.
City, know where it is. It's in Harlem.
Yep.
Nessa hit me and was like, yo, Charlamagne, I think it would be great to show solidarity and have Charlamagne come to the event. I was like, absolutely. This ain't about no radio. This is about real life. This is a real thing.
Correct.
This ain't about radio competition and us talking trash. This is real. Charlamagne comes, all good. Nessa says, hey, Ebro, can you go take a picture with Charlamagne to show solidarity? I was like, I don't know if he gonna want to take a photo with me, but you know what? For you, Nessa, I'm gonna go ask him.
Well, and it's the right thing to do.
And it's the right thing to do. I go over to him, hey, bro, let's take this photo. Nessa wants us to get a flick, show solidarity. I'm not taking a picture with you. I was like, all right, cool. He was like, you called me a coon. I was like, well, you was outside cooning, running around with Tommy Loren talking about all black penises matter.
But making a joke out of Black Lives Matter at the time.
Making
with
a joke out of
known
Black
racist.
Lives Matter with a known racist I told
Right.
everybody to stay away from. So the real tragedy is the fact that, you know, throughout time of him being on a public platform, he has shown inconsistencies with really being a good quality human being. That's what I think is frustrating you the most.
Well, no, that, Ebro, but the frustrating part is it's not inconsistent. It's actually quite consistent.
Well, yes.
This is regular.
But I mean, the portrayal of being a quality human being is the piece that's inconsistent. You know what I mean? Like that.
This also comes after years of bringing people onto your show. You know, making Lil Mama cry, having these moments where you make people feel terrible, and then turning around because it becomes the public thing to do and say you're about mental health issues. You deal with anxiety. Bro, you deal with anxiety because you put negativity out in the world. No one likes you. That's why you got to move around with security 24/7. That's not mental health issues. That's anxiety because you're always putting negative out in the world. So the flipping of all these things into ways to advance your career while never truly caring about any of them is what bothers me. And when it came out to using the words tragically sad and pathetic to describe someone who has been nothing short of an American hero, bro, you get this button always.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
What y'all think about what Peter had to say about Charlamagne? Let me know in the comment section below. Leave a like and subscribe to the GMS show. I'll see y'all later.